Hello guys, welcome back to the channel to continue the branded lore deck profile theme that I have going on. This time is time for the channel favorite Dogmatika. It really has a complete evolution, a complete different playstyle to what I've been posting on this channel in the past. Sadly, the ban of the Herald really did give a lot of um, restructuring to the deck because we no longer can play the ritual in the same fashion that we did as before. But we got other cards in its place. We got the new main deck monsters as the Fleur de Lis, the Thunderbolt, and the Dogmatica Lawbringer, as well, of course, as the Fallen and the Virtuous, which also brings a little bit more push to the deck. So yeah, it's basically a different structure. It's still not perfect. I was playing Albazoa, but during the testing, I realized that a lot of people are either playing branded or Dracotale, or they have some kind of branded engine in order to use the Fallen and the Virtuous, right? So it wasn't really productive because all I was doing was giving them the resources to do their plays. So yeah, I did a little bit of adjustments, but I will try to post a more complete full ritual just like we had before. But yeah, it's just more slightly difficult since we don't have Herald anymore. But yeah, without further ado, let's get into the deck profile. So of course the 3 Ecclesia, because Ecclesia is pretty much the best searcher of the deck. 1 Fleur de Lis for those powerful negates and attack boost. 1 Dogmatika Maximus, although Maximus really doesn't have that much of an impact right now. It was really useful when we had the Herald in order to search for all our ritual spells and monsters, but now that that's gone, it falls into the same category as Albazoa. You're giving them more resources, so I'm kind of thinking of maybe like letting it go and put something else instead. But for now, that's what I am going for. Then for the new cards, the 3 Dogmatika Fleur de Lis, the Thunderbolt, amazing card. It set up a lot of interruption in your opponent's turn, and the fact that you can set any of the Dogmatika traps and activate them the same turn, it's pretty good. Then the 1 Dogmatika Lawbringer, really cool card, good extender, good for recovery as well. And yeah, it's just really good. It gives a little bit more of speed in the sense that this is kind of like an Ashian, but slightly better because yeah, whenever it hits the grave, you pretty much can bring back something from the grave, any Dogmatika card. So it's a lot faster in that sense. So this was supposed to be Albazoa, but then I decided to change it for the White Knight of Dogmatika because I still want that interruption to like dig into the opponent's extra deck and see what they're playing, and again maybe get rid of a key component of their strategy. And this one lets you choose which one instead of them choosing which ones to send. So in that sense, it's a little bit more useful. And you also can send one of yours, so you can also set up your board, your interruptions, especially because the way I built the deck, you can do this in turn 0 with this card's help with the Thunderbolt. So yeah, you can bring up your board breakers if you want to search for the Fallen the Virtuous. You can set up for adding either Albaz or even summoning Albaz in the opponent's turn. And yeah, it's just, it gives a little bit more versatility in that sense. And the last Dogmatika card, it's the Quem. Just a reminder that this is considered a Despia and Dogmatika card, so that's why I'm including it into the Dogmatika engine. It's just basically more recursion and another tuner as well, so you can bring back Albaz or any of the fusions at any point if you need it, because you will be sending plenty of cards from the extra deck to the graveyard, and of course also to disrupt your opponent's plays on their turn. Then for the Alba's Engine, of course, the 2 full line of white, because it's still the amazing card that it is. It's a little bit more useful here because you can summon also the Dogmatica Ecclesia as well. So it's kind of like the bridge between the two, and it's just it has a more utility in the Dogmatica build in that sense. With a 1 Falling of Albas to make those fusions, the 1 Ecclesia because it's still good in order to access the synchros. It also gives you access to this, so it's just an additional resource. The 1 Cartesia to fusion summon your opponent's turn, also more resources the more fusions hit the grave. And yeah, you don't really see that much, but that's why it's at 1, but it's still good to have it. You never know when you want to fusion summon into Grand Guignol, and maybe I have an additional disruption that I will go into the extra deck in a moment. That's it for the monsters. For the spells, of course, the 3 Nadir Servant, the powerful card that makes Dogmatica so good. You can pretty much send something from your extra deck, disrupt, and then also search for your starters. The 3 Dogmatica tricks, same as the White Knight of Dogmatica, you can disrupt either your opponent's extra deck or send resources from yours to their graveyard. And going second, it's an amazing card. You search for your ritual spell or ritual monster, and you can also add another Dogmatica card if your opponent controls a monster. So really good starter. I am playing the 1 Dogmatic Calamity just for to have another way to summon the White Knight of Dogmatica. The 3 Fallen to Virtuous, I don't think I'm gonna need to explain this any further. 2 Random Fusion, because we can still access the fusions in a proper way. You just have to be careful with the locks. Just make sure you do the fusions first and then maybe access the Dogmatic Engine. And then the 3 Branded in High Spirits, because you can still have targets to search for your Albas to enable those plays. That's it for the spells. And then for the traps, just the 1 Dogmatic Punishment and the 1 Dogmatic Liturgy. So punishment, I don't think you need much explanation. It's just a generic interruption to destroy something on your opponent's field, and then whether you send Antis or the Golden Dragon, you can have an additional interruption. And then Dogmatic Liturgy is what enables you to use the White Knight of Dogmatica on turn 0. And then the other effect to banish itself and then recover 2 Dogmatica monsters with different levels. Add 1 to your hand, the other 1 to the deck. Gives you a little bit more recovery as well. And then for the hand traps, same. The 3 Full Wallows and the 3 Ash. Pretty standard. I think this is what you're going to see pretty much in every deck at the moment. And it's the most constant one in the profiles as well. And the 1 talents to round up to the 40 cards. So the main deck is still 40. For the extra deck, the 1 Mirror Jade, because Mirror Jade is still one of the best monsters to go into with Albas. The 2 Albion to set up your branded spells, but it is also a fusion target because all Dogmaticas are light, so it's also a good fusion target. Titanic Lad here is like it plays a better key role because it also helps you search and summon for your Dogmatica monsters. So it's an important key of the combo. I am thinking of bumping it to 2 because in my other profiles I do play it at 2. I was just trying to have also like a little more recursion in terms of fusion interruption, but I think having 2 is it helps for consistency way more because you can access your Dogmatika cards more easily. The one Alba Lenadas, still good if you're playing against Dragon decks. The one Wimberm, um, pretty much another target for Branded in High Spirits, but also the graveyard effect to summon back the Albas is pretty good. The one Dragon that devours the Dogma, nice interruption, nice recovery, and it also helps you search for your Dogmatika cards. That's why I took Titaniclad back to 1, because like this one is technically Titaniclad, sort of, but yeah, I think consistency would be better because I am playing the one Sprint, which is the card that I'm thinking to change for a second Titaniclad. And then the 2 Granguignol. I am playing 2 because you are playing 1 Cartesia here, and it's pretty much the target for this. But it's also a branded and high spirit target. So I just want to have 2, just to have 1 for the search, and then the other one to actually be able to use it, because it also enables you an interruption in your opponent's turn, because you can send this guy as well. So yeah. Then the one that's been Perskinion, just as a target for the Grand Guignol. The one Entis, because Entis, I think it's a staple in Dogmatika. You can pretty much disrupt and pop something your opponent controls at any point. The one Golden Dragon, additional disruption. The one Despin Lulu Wallith, also another target for the Ganguignol. But technically, you can also synchro summon it using any of the tuners and any of the fusions, or say Maximus or the Lawbringer or the Fleur de Lis as well. And last but not least, the Ecclesia on the Dark Dragon, because yeah, it's an amazing card. You can summon pretty much your Ecclesias, your Albas at any point. Graveyard, you can also recover the resources and then like keep going. It's pretty solid in that sense. But yeah, that's it for the deck profile, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know in the comments below if you have any ideas, any suggestions. I will try to make a more ritual focus, but like I mentioned before, the format is really not helping to that case, because everyone is playing the branded engine, so it's gonna be more counterproductive than actually disrupting your opponent. But yeah, guys, thank you for watching again. Let me know in the comments below what you think about the deck, if you have any suggestions. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one. I still have plenty of other archetypes in the lore to show you, so I'm really excited about that. Thank you, guys, and I'll see you in the next one.